Log report. It's 8:14 in the morning of Saturday, the 11th of February, 2023. We were trying to see Husband in California. So is it considered narcissistic for me constantly talking about myself and trying to get attention left and right because the way I keep feeling left and right? I'm having issues with myself. I'm having issues that maybe I'm not doing as well as I should be. And I am having a real problem with this. Getting triggered too much. I'm getting triggered way too much. I don't think anybody else can help it. Sometimes it feels like on these recordings I'm whining my ass off, saying that I can't do these things. I'm not quite sure what the hell I'm doing anymore. And it's scary. Because I'm not quite sure what the hell I am doing these days. And it hurts. It hurts. I'm not I'm not quite sure what the hell I am anymore. I can't blame others for what they are, who they are. They deal with what they're dealing with. I am dealing with what I'm dealing with, and I'm still having issues over it. Some mornings I can wake up and not feel like the world's coming after my ass. And other times I'm waking up and I feel like my world is gone to shit. And I have to fight like hell just to get things going. Even to get an interest going in fixing breakfast. A while ago I had bought one would ask why. I've seen so much of the commercials and had partaken a hell of a lot of the Egg McMuffin. And I wanted to see if I could do the damn thing at home. I know I could do a cheeseburger at home. It's easy enough. Just get yourself a hamburger patty or else you get your own ground hamburger, mix it in with your own flavoring. Throw it in a pan, fry it up to your own designation of either being rare, medium rare, or just done and killed, and that's it. Slap cheese, vegetables, get yourself a burger. As long as you get the buns for it. Easy peasy, right? I get this gadget out weeks ago. I finally get it from Amazon. I just told myself I was going to try to fix this damn shit. I haven't fixed it yet. I washed them out. Must be a step. But the thing of it is, the motivation inside of me right now is this. Some people may think I'm narcissistic or something like that, trying to crave attention because I'm pouring my heart and soul, saying, I can't do this thing because of this. That's usually when I'm trying to go on my audio is just recording like crazy what the hell's going on, why I'm getting triggered, or how I'm getting triggered, or what the hell's going on with me at the time. And I don't do the videos much unless I get motivated enough to talk about the narcissism or something close to it. I'm not an expert on anything except I'm trying to talk about how I'm dealing and how I'm viewing, how I'm observing, and learning about things left and right, and how I am dealing with my own damn life. I'm tearing my own ass apart. I'm tearing my own damn soul apart left and right. And, it's easy enough. I would hear some people say it's okay, just take it easy on yourself, do this, do that, but you're all right. Am I? I wouldn't be all right if I was being put into this kind of situation. Then I have to keep thinking of situations where I wasn't feeling okay after normal things. Then I have to keep going cross-checking left and right memories left of events and behaviors and places and people and everything else. And sometimes I come up with different solutions or different observations about myself. I'm really fucked up, but let's use that language, shall we? That I'm not normal. I don't even know what considered normal is, but everyone else has this acceptable social thing that they deal with, and I'm not. Oh, I try all throughout my life to be conforming, wear the uniform, spit and polish your damn shoes, straighten up the damn tie, and wear the company badge, be an image. Try to be the image, try to do the job. You go to different places left and right. You struggle, try to find your niche, you try to find your identity. And when you don't succeed, even bare expectations of the damn thing, you get kicked out. Either in relief or just feel like you just failed everybody. Certain jobs I had like that. I tied identity to the job. But I couldn't do the damn job because that wasn't me. Or for me or about me. A sales job I had at one time. And I hated selling. I hate cold call selling. You call a person up and you try to give them the damn spiel all up like crazy. It's like telemarketing shit, and I really hated that too. I was never a good telemarketer. Because I don't like pushing shit down people's throat. I never did. Everyone else expected it. And you had to, well, try this and try this and try that. Can't push this shit down people's throat. Not even my own values or thoughts or any ideas. I don't like pushing them down people's throat. And if somebody starts considering YouTube's the same way, may I remind you, you're the one that selected YouTube in the first place. And if something caught your attention, it caught your attention. I didn't promote the damn thing. Something that probably attracted you in the first place that got your attention into the situation. You chose. You chose. I didn't. But I guess in a way I did because I was using it to record stuff. Of course, I could have kept it all private. I mean, it's about over 150, 100. I lost track of how many videos I've done of talking about myself, my situation. It's just could have kept it private, and that's about it, and nobody else would know. Nobody else would know. Except I chose. I chose just to put it out there in public and say, this is who I am, this is what I am. And maybe in a way that's all narcissism at this point, like YouTube is. It's narcissistic. So is Facebook. We need a social content. We need a social place to put our own damn thoughts and ideas and viewpoints out there to attract or piss off. We'll put our comments and our content and our pictures and sound graphs and God knows what else we got on there. But to promote ourselves, let's throw it out there in the world. They're all narcissistic, egotistical, egomaniacs. Megalomaniacs, mostly. And it takes the more developed megalomanias they push themselves out there over to the edge where that's all they want. You might as well ask me, is this all I want? No, because I kept saying this is my sounding board, damn it. This is how I'm going through shit right now as it is. And if maybe one day it's going to help somebody else try to figure their own shit out without trying to kill themselves, hey, that's good. Consider that a good thing right there. The rest of the time, it's just trying to deal with a day-by-day grind. This morning I woke up, saw some of the memes out there concerning about the grievance, and really can't get away with most of them anyway because the algorithms won't let me. Even if I have to select about lower settings for them, I still get them. That's your algorithms for you. Meanwhile, I'm still dealing with what I've got right now as it is. And what do I got? My emotions running at insane speeds. It's get triggered left and right. Pets, usually animals, usually dogs, are the ones who get to me left and right. I have to limit the exposure concerning about the dogs. Otherwise, I'd be driving myself insane over the damn shit. And I am driving myself insane over this damn shit. I don't like it. I don't want it. And what the fuck am I doing with this? I can't tell you because I sure as hell don't know. I want. No, because if I really want to really be pushing it out there that I want it all or want this or want that, really. I keep asking myself the questions and I keep praying to God forgive me. Not because of the questions I'm posing to him, it's because of something I either did, said, or something going on or an action happening that I'm praying to God just forgive me as I'm crying my eyeballs out over images or something that's just triggered me deeply. It's been it's been getting to me a great deal. I can't function very well with others. I'm having a hard time functioning with myself and by myself and for myself. But I'm trying to function. I'm trying to deal. Maybe a lot longer before I got broken down. Maybe I was trying to struggle with dealing with others and anything and everybody else. Coping onto their level. I'm still struggling what the hell my level is right now. Being away from a work environment for over a decade, nearly a decade and a half, is just. I can't say it's freedom. Usually, when I was working, I was also working on a sense of identity with it. Oh, I'm this kind of person. I'm that kind of person. I did that when I was all my 20s, my youth. And the 30s, I discovered, hell, you're just a dime a dozen asshole. Verified, sanctified 40s, and then 50s. Fuck it. You're trash heap. You're gone, so meat. So I'm a student. I go to a college, I identify myself as a student. Is that narcissistic? Is that megalomania? Is that an egomaniac at work? Puffing out my chest because I think I'm a student? No, because I've proven I'm a student. Student of a lot of things, I guess. Observer. I'm a learner, not a teacher. But I guess maybe in the videos I'm trying to teach something, maybe something to myself or someone else or posterity. I don't know. All I know is this morning I woke up being fucked up, emotionally screwed up in my head and in my heart, and feeling and knowing that it's still there because I feel here, ready to go off of me again. It's not easy going through this damn shit. It never is easy going through this damn shit. I mean, come on. People think that this is an egomaniac thing. This is this is what we have to do for megalomania. Come on. This isn't. This is a reality check for me right now, as it is. If you probably ask, was I like this a long time ago? No, because I was more interested in putting myself aside and thinking I'm more better than you. Because I did have an ego to prove. I did have an ego to show. I was an ego. And who the hell are you? I've seen the results of that damn shit. You show people that you're not ego, you're not chasing anything else, but you're still trying to discover and examine yourself. That's another thing. You don't have anything to prove, except maybe to yourself or to the universe. But if you don't have anything else to prove to them either, and you're just accepting what you are, then maybe that's better because now you don't have to push that damn agenda down there unless you really have an ego problem saying, well, the universe must love me. The universe will love me because I say so. I think the universe would be laughing its ass off at me, thinking I'm in a definitely a pain in the ass. And maybe I am a pain in the ass. Let's think about it. If the universe claims that I am a pain in the ass, then I must be a pain in the ass. But if the universe claims I'm not, then am I? But I'm going to be following the dictates of the universe instead of dictates of me. And therefore, I'm non-conforming. I don't conform with the universe. But my question is, why did I come into existence in the first place? I mean, there's a hell of a lot of... It's a Pandora's box and a maze to go through in this one. And am I really ready to go through that shit? Or am I just wanting just to exist and understand things about it? That's another thing. But then after you understand about the things, then what? Are you going to be able to share that with the universe or anybody else for that matter? And how I'm doing with it. How am I doing with it and coping with it and understanding everything? I know I woke up this morning feeling screwed up. I got triggered. And I went through the motions again. I'm still feeling it inside, as I said before. It's just waiting for another round to come up. Emotionally, I know I'm triggered. Talking about it too much. Far better for not talking about it because then you don't have to deal with it, right? Bullshit. You still deal with it. I know I have to. I dealt with it. I'm dealing with it. And I'll still continue to deal with the damn thing. As I kept trying to tell myself and telling the universe itself, there is no cure for this shit. It's the process. But they're also saying that it's the price of love. How much love did we really pour out? And how much are we getting the echo response? I'm getting it loud and clear because I am deafened by it. My heart is still trembling over it. It's not trembling in gratitude and in happiness and joy. It's the sound of silence, of a hole, of an emptiness. Some things trigger the emotional response and I cry like crazy. I can think of a song, I can think of a sound, I can think of an image. And sometimes the music is more haunting. Simon and Garfunkel, Sound of Silence. Right now it's going through the head. It's triggering the emotions right now. It's triggering me to go through the emotions. Go through the crying. Because things that it represents, the music, the times, anything and everything relating to it is also relating to the triggers I have. Listening to it in my head is playing those off keys inside of me where I'm trying to hold it in right now. I'm trying to hold myself in right now, and I'm having difficulty these days. It's not that I'm looking for a target to blame. There is no target to blame. There is no target to blame. I could, but does it help me? Can I deal with it that way? Am I supposed to be dealing with it that way? What the hell am I supposed to be dealing with right now? Sitting here feeling miserable about it. Just going through the motions, hearing the song, hearing the haunting melodies in my head. How many times have I listened to this with my family growing up? How many times have I listened to this on the radio or playing the albums that we had? Online, it's easy enough to find the album if you know what the title was. Find the artist and you can find the titles. And people are loading up music on YouTube all the time. Now it becomes your electronic jukebox. It's not an advertisement, it's just a statement of fact. Some stuff I could download and just play for myself. No commercial intent, just playing it for the enjoyment of it. But I'll tell you something, some musics I can't touch because I have played them so much, especially in videos that are a tribute to my family, to Ma, to Dave. I have yet done D because it gets even harder and harder every time I keep doing these damn things. I could. I could really could do it. Give me about a week or two and I'll be able to get a music video going and then, a slideshow with the music on it and really tear myself apart over the damn thing. Would my friend appreciate it? Maybe. But I guess she would be probably wondering why. Because I didn't do the videos just to spite them. I did the videos because I loved a great deal. And some things that I'm talking about are still triggering me left and right. This isn't narcissism. This isn't saying feel sorry for me. This is me going through it. My friend Dolores Boutros Reeve loved R&B of the time, soul music. She and Rick and Bob were a pair. Lived with each other. They weren't married. I guess they were soulmates of sorts. Rick and Bob died. Part of her died, but she tried to keep it going. But I know there had been times it was breaking her heart. And I guess there was a R&B music going on, especially in heaven when Dee was passing through the gates. And Rick and Bob was there, ready to sweep her off her feet and put her on a dance floor. Listening to the music of those times. Remember the images that give me a second. It's hard. Some people just not talk about it. They just say, "Oh, leave me alone. I'm gonna be going through this shit." They don't want to advertise. They don't want to show. They don't want to talk about it. It's too damn intimate and too damn hurt. Too much pain. It's at a level that hardly anybody can touch or talk about in public because in public nobody can. Talk to therapists about it together, all the damn clinical notes, but unless they already entered it, got heart and soul torn each and every single day. You ever heard of the story about Prometheus? Stole fire from the gods. And for a long while got tortured because of it. He would die, come back to life, and be picked to death again. Constant. Till Hercules found a way to rescue his ass. Short and sweet. Prometheus brought fire and knowledge to man. Brought it from the gods. And he was tortured to death by the gods. He be chained. And he be tortured. Same damn birds are coming every day. Pick at them. Pick them nearly clean. Wake up the next day and you guys go through the shit all over again. Yeah, it's a hell I'd rather not go through, but I'll tell you the process is I'm going through is just as well. It's the amount of love we pour out. The heartache and grief is what we get back. Some people say it's better to love instead of not to love at all. And I guess there'll be arguments on that one. Because it's better not to love than to love at all because you won't feel this damn shit. But it's better to feel this shit instead of not feeling it. Denying it is one thing, and I did that a long time. As a kid, growing up to be an adult, I had to deny. Loved my family, loved Dee and her family. Tried to find a way to love people. I just didn't realize the cost of it was so damn high. You think you had unlimited credit. It comes down for love. Keep using that damn charge card, getting shit. Getting a bunch of stuff until you see the damn bill. You think you had unlimited, and then you see how much the price of it is. That's scary. Sticker shock yet? Yeah, well, this is it. This is sticker shock if you want to look at it that way. I can find different metaphors and different allegories for this damn shit. All I know is the more I pumped out, the more I try to give love to others. Sometimes the consequences or returns are heartache. Something we have to learn and go through, apparently. We humans have to go through the process. I look at it as a process because it's the only way I know how to deal with it. Other than that, I'm dealing with everyone else's mass confusion saying we don't know how to handle this one. I'm trying to apply a certain bit of logic or a bit of reasoning to this damn shit because when it comes down to human emotion, sometimes there is no valid reason that we understand or something valid or something that has validity in it that we can actually hold on to. Things just is and we still have to deal with it. We have to process it, we have to sort it, we have to find a way to analyze it, to tear the damn thing apart. We have to use our brains to figure this shit out. And sometimes there is no accurate and adequate way of doing that. Excuse me on that belch there. I know with the depression and the feeling I have concerning about the mood swings makes me not want to do things, but I still have to force myself to do things necessary to take care of myself and the surroundings and maintain some kind of life or lifestyle. We have to keep struggling. We have to keep going through. Just can't. I'm not going to force this shit down people's throat on this one. But for me personally, I still have to fight for survival. And I have things I still have to do that makes me continue survival. You know, I got a biological unit called a body. And that's totally dependent upon the actions I take in order to keep it maintained. In order to have the body cleaned, I have to get necessary equipment for it. Soap, water, scrub brush, washcloth, soap, shampoo. Step into a device called a shower. Wash off the exterior. Unless, of course, you're going to be dealing with a deteriorating, smelly carcass that's constantly tearing itself apart and not functioning very well. So we have to do things to take care of our outside. Inside, we're doing the same damn stuff in order to take care of the outside. Because whatever things we pour into ourselves to continue the maintenance of our internal organs, it also shows up on the external. We have to have things called food, water, or liquids to keep up with the energy and nutrient levels that the body and the brain still screams for. When it comes down for the soul, it's a different story altogether. I know we need to hear and go through things left and right for it to experience, to expand, to grow, to learn, to mutate, transform, transconfigurations, whatever we use for it. Learn new things, how to apply new things. Sometimes exciting and sometimes painful as hell. How much can we endure on both? Because so much of the damn positive, like, oh, I'm just getting bored with this damn thing. Let me go through the negative. Let me go through the negative. And how much can you actually endure and get used to the damn pain level until it comes to the next level, and next level, next level, until you realize that you got moleskin on all of it. And you really don't have to feel anything after that until something totally close to you that you're already encouraged to crop, to grow, encourage the budding to happen. And then what happens afterwards, this thing comes up and you don't even know how to handle it. You don't even know how to label it or anything of it. You don't know it, period. They don't know you, but it's still learning about both of you. You and it. When you get a relationship going on, actually start caring and nurturing for this entity that you just created, this whatever it is that you just created. I'm not just talking about the biological entity here. I'm talking about also inside. Plant a seed of something in the ground. Wonder what the hell comes up out of it. Didn't read the instructions, did you? Didn't find out what kind of plant you're putting in there in the ground. So it comes out as a pod person or something else. And you're trying to analyze, psychoanalyze, trying to figure the damn shit out, read all sorts of books, and you still can't figure the shit out. And it's still trying to figure you out because you don't even know who the hell you are or what you are. But you get into this kind of symbiotic relationship to a point where one of you guys die, and then whatever kind of energy or nutrients that you poured on each other, into each other, you're starting to feel the deficit. You're starting to feel the pain. You're starting to feel the loss. You're starting to feel the absence. The silence. Talk about bridge over troubled waters. When I listen to songs, they matter a great deal to me. Some of them actually are enjoyable, but the others I have a message to listen. And sometimes I have to keep listening to the words, and sometimes the words have a way of haunting me, telling me what I needed to hear and listen to, because something was trying to attract my attention in a certain way or a certain fashion. Didn't have to go roundabout ways, or maybe circles all the damn time. Just get to the damn point. Solution staring in front of my face, but I gotta go on around the universe, around the creation trip, till I figure this shit out. Then after I figure the damn shit out, I gotta go through it again and again and again. And the emotional toll is still taken more and more and more, till the point I can't even take it and deal with it and say, and then that's it. What's it afterwards? I don't know. But I'm trying to deal, I'm trying to cope, I'm trying to understand, I'm trying to figure this shit out. I woke up this morning, as I said before, getting triggered a little bit. But I didn't realize this damn ring around the rosy, this merry-go-round I'm on. There's no way of stopping it. spiral that never ends. Understanding, and you try to reapply what you learned from previous, but it just doesn't work as much. You're on a new path, but you're still circling. You're still orbiting. Wherever this thing is, you're orbiting here. That's what you're content with. That's what you have to deal with. Can't skip the gravitational forces of it. You're stuck with it. Laws of physics demand it. Or the laws of something that demands it. You still have to do it. Yeah. I'm not a guru. I'm a guy going through a hell of a lot of grief and a lot of pain. Sometimes a bit of joy, and other times I don't know what the hell I'm going through anymore, to tell you the truth. I'm still dealing, I'm still functioning. I'm still trying to understand what the hell is going on in my life. I just don't have an adequate explanation for anybody these days anymore. So, the thing is, I'm not ready to get off the damn ringer and the rosy yet. You ever play tetherball? You hit this damn ball until it swings around until it stops. But if you have another opponent on the other side, or you're playing by yourself, making decisions on where to hit that damn ball. If you're playing by yourself, but with somebody else, maybe life itself or something else, it's playing against you. And eventually, you'll get enough energy and momentum poured into the damn ball that it'll stop all the way at the top. Challenge you to do a new game. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, I had to get this shit up my damn chest this morning anyway. I talked too much.